What if I told you that you can use your own character inside Google Flow Storyboard? I'm about to show you a tricky method that most people don't know yet, and it lets you turn yourself into the main character of your own cinematic AI movie. I'm Jax. Let's get into it. Every great AI film starts with one good idea. I'm inside the Google Flow dashboard. Click on Tools, scroll down, and you'll find Storyboard Studio, sitting under the New Features section. It's completely free to use, so go ahead and open it up. Once you're in, keep the style set to realistic. That's what's going to give us that cinematic, almost movie poster look you're seeing in these shots. Click Get Started. Paste your movie idea into the prompt box and click Send. Now watch this. Storyboard Studio takes that single idea and automatically builds out a complete story around it. No outline, no screenplay writing. It does the structural work for you. Here's where things start to feel real. Click on Assets. First, click Autofill Characters, and Google Flow will generate every character your story needs. Then scroll down to Locations and click Autofill. This is what gave us that jagged obsidian island rising out of the fog, wrapped in glowing purple flora. After that, go to Props and click Autofill as well. In seconds, you've got a full cast, a full setting, and every object your story needs, all generated automatically, all matching the tone of your idea. Now, move to the Storyboard section and click Autofill. This is the moment your idea turns into actual scenes you can see. Quick pro tip, I'm keeping my scene count low in this tutorial because I want to stretch my free credits as far as possible. But you're not limited to that. You can build out as many scenes as you want, which means a full-length story is absolutely possible with this same workflow. Once you click Autofill, Storyboard Studio generates the script, builds every asset, and lays out the entire storyboard in one shot. Genuinely one of the most impressive one-click tools I've used. Here's the part of this tutorial that makes it different from every other Google Flow video out there. Don't skip this section, because this is the actual secret sauce. By default, Storyboard Studio generates its own original characters. But what if you want to be the star of your own movie? That's what I'm about to show you. And I'll be honest, the first time I tried this, it was tricky to figure out. So let me save you the trial and error. First, go to your script and copy the entire thing. Paste it into a separate document. This becomes your reference sheet for the whole project. Next, open your first storyboard image, copy its scene description, and paste it underneath the script, labeled Scene 1. Repeat that for every single storyboard image, labeling each one as you go, until every scene description is organized in your document. This keeps everything lined up so nothing gets mixed up later. Now here's the actual replacement trick. Go back to the dashboard, upload a clear photo of yourself, one where your face is visible and well lit. I've already written a prompt that takes that photo and turns it into a full character sheet, ready to be used across every scene in the story. You can find that prompt through the Telegram link in the video description. Paste the prompt into the prompt box. In the Settings panel, choose 3 images so you have options to compare. This matters because AI generations can vary, and you want to pick the version that keeps your features the most accurate. Once they're generated, look at all the versions side by side. In my case, the second option kept the most detail from my original photo, so that's the one I kept moving forward with. This character sheet is now what we'll use across every scene in the movie. Next, click the 3 dots. Choose Add to Prompt, and pick whichever scene you want your character placed into. Paste in the same replacement prompt and generate 2 images so you can compare again. Hit Send. Watch what happens. Google Flow takes your character sheet and blends your face directly into that scene, keeping the pirate outfit, the mechanical arm, the whole aesthetic, but with you as the captain. Look at the original photo next to the final result. That's the transformation happening right in front of you. Now repeat this for Scene 2. Upload your character image along with the original scene, paste the prompt, hit Send, and compare the results. Keep going scene by scene, applying this same character replacement until every image in your storyboard features your character consistently. Once every scene is done, download them all, starting from Scene 1 and working through in order. This library of images is what we're about to turn into a full moving picture. This is where the project really comes together, so pay close attention. Switch over to Claude AI and click Add Files. Upload every scene image in order starting from Scene 1. Labeling them clearly matters here. Claude needs to understand exactly how these images connect and in what sequence, so it can write video prompts that flow naturally from one scene into the next instead of feeling disconnected. Once every image is uploaded, select them all and open them together. Now go back to the document where you saved your film script and your scene descriptions, copy everything, and paste it into Claude AI. Here's the part that makes this whole workflow so powerful. I've built a master prompt specifically for this step. It doesn't just connect the scenes together. It writes in full camera angles, camera movement, and cinematic direction for every single shot, the same way a real cinematographer would plan a film. Paste that master prompt in as well and click Send. Now watch this. Claude AI reads your script, your scene descriptions, and your images all at once, and hands back a complete set of video prompts, one for each scene, already written with camera work, mood, and continuity built in. This is the difference between a slideshow of AI images and something that actually feels like a movie. Copy the prompt Claude wrote for Scene 1. Head back to Google Flow, open your first storyboard image, click the three dots, and select Add to Prompt. Then switch over to Video. Before you generate, set these options. Model, OmniFlash aspect ratio, 16:9. Number of videos, 1. This keeps you from burning through credits on extra versions. Duration, 10 seconds. Paste in your scene, one prompt, and click Generate. Google Flow gives you 50 free credits. But if you're building out a full multi-scene project, that won't stretch across every single scene. That's exactly why I keep a second account ready to go, so I never have to pause the project halfway through. The video's finished. Let's watch it. Look at that lighting, that camera push-in around the bow, the way the mist drifts across the water. This is the quality you're getting completely free. One more thing before we move on. Inside Google Flow, you get to choose whether your video includes the Gemini watermark or not, just by toggling it on or off in the settings. No extra app, no separate download, no workaround needed. It's built right in. Now go back to Claude AI, copy the prompt for Scene 2, return to Google Flow, and paste it into your second image the same way. Click Generate. Let's watch that one too. Notice the camera movement following Captain Zalarian across the deck, that slow push-in on his face as he grips the wheel with his mechanical arm. Every one of those details came straight from the camera direction Claude wrote into the prompt. From here, it's simple. Repeat this exact process for every remaining scene. Copy the prompt from Claude, paste it into the matching image in Google Flow, and generate. Scene by scene, your story builds itself into a full sequence of cinematic shots. The ship approaching the island, your captain stepping onto the black sand shore, the parrot and dog reacting to the eerie glow of the cliffs, all the way through to the stone guardians awakening in the cave. Once every scene has been generated, download all of your videos. Open your favorite video editing software, import every clip, and lay them out in order on your timeline exactly as your story unfolds. This last step matters more than people think. It's where all those individual scenes stop feeling like separate generations and start feeling like one continuous film. Once everything's arranged the way you want it, export your final video. And that's it. From a single paragraph of an idea, you now have a fully animated cinematic pirate adventure. With consistent characters, real camera direction, environmental sound, and a story that actually flows from beginning to end. No camera, no actors, no editing team. Just a smart workflow and the free tools to pull it off. If this tutorial helped you out, do me a favor and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next AI filmmaking breakdown. Because trust me, there's a lot more coming. See you in the next one.
Do you feel that? The island is breathing. I don't like it when the ground has lungs.
The map is calling. The legends say the first king bound his soul to the ink. If we want secret is a test. Stay behind me.